Good morning, everybody. Thank you for clicking on this week's video tip of the week. This week, we're going to give you a tip to build upon last week's when we were talking about the takeaway, using the door frame at home and helping you stop taking that club too far inside, which throws off your timing kind of throughout. So again, the reminder for last week was we were picturing the door frame and we were allowing that club head, as we turn the hands inside of that door frame, we were allowing that club head to just work up a little bit sooner. So the building block upon that, we're going to talk about halfway back in the backswing is where this drill centers upon. So all we're going to need, and at first we're going to do this drill very slow because we're going to picture a wall here, and this could be a wall indoors, outdoors, or even if we're strapped for anything, we can set our golf bag kind of behind us and just to our right if we happen to be out on the range and we want to try this. But using this wall right here, we're going to set our heels about 6 to 8 inches away from this wall. And at first, we're going to start by kind of watching the club head swing. So if you do this nice and slow, most of us are going to get to kind of club shaft parallel to the ground or halfway back, and that's the time that the club is already going to hit that wall. So again, building upon last week, in that takeaway, we want to allow that club head to feel like it just moves up a little bit sooner. So this week, swinging all the way to that halfway or left arm parallel to the ground, we want to be able to miss the wall with the club head. Right? Again, how would we do that? Instead of just everything turning, going low and around, that would make us hit the wall. Instead, we want to allow a little bit of hinge and just be able to swing it back very naturally to that left arm parallel position so that the club head doesn't hit the wall. As we start to build upon that drill and add some speed, we may recommend a head cover on that club just in case we happen to hit that wall. So again, the first couple rehearsals, I would do it nice and slow, just watching that club miss the wall, but then go ahead and don't have to watch the club and just kind of swing it back and pause and make sure that that club has not hit the wall by then. Building block of that drill is you would take another golf club or an alignment stick like I have and just kind of run it down the club shaft to give you a little bit of a measuring stick. So we're going to use this white ruler on the ground here as the target line, right? So our target line is wherever the ball would be sitting and my club would be sitting. And so when I swing it back to that same position, this extension that you've added with the additional golf club or an alignment stick should be pointing directly at that target line. Versus again, last week when we start to get it a little bit too low and in, you can see that that stick is going to point outside the target line. So again, building block from missing the wall, and then we get to measure and just see a nice visual of the butt end of this club pointing at that target line at that halfway back position. But again, hopefully this drill helps you get your swing started a little bit easier and makes you a little bit more efficient and more consistent results. If you have any questions, please contact the golf shop. Thank you very much.